my CV world. I hope everyone has been enjoying all these videos that we've been posting on our YouTube page. I'm excited today to have members of the West Henrietta employees who went to Australia to help with the launch of Australia's JDA. So we're going to go ahead and get it kicked off with everyone just introducing themselves. So I'll start with Davanh.
Hi, I'm Davanh. I'm the Senior Supervisor of QIC. I've been with CooperVision for 16 years.
Hi, I'm Gina. I work in receiving finished goods. I've been here since 2005, so it's 18 years old. 18 years.
Hello, I'm Jim. I work for CooperVision Inbound, West Henrietta. I've been to the company 19 years.
Hi, my name is Alice Cosmiano. I work for Small Pack Shipping, and I've been here for 20 years.
Wow, it's a lot of numbers when you add everything here. So thank you guys so much for joining. I'm excited to talk about this because this is definitely different from what we normally do, and I cannot wait to hear all about your Australian visit. So I'm going to start with Gina. This first question is for you. How did you feel when you were approached and asked to go help our Australia site?
I was honored and excited since I've been to the other company, like UK and Belgium, so I know the experience. It's really nice. It's nice to share your values, your experience to the other company.
And Jim?
Well, like she said, it was an honor to be asked, really excited to be accepted. Like Gina here, I've been to Belgium, went 4 weeks to Belgium. I was 2 weeks in Long Island. And I was just really honored that the company, after 19 years, still thinks I'm good enough to go out and help out new companies. And so,
well, you obviously did something
really cool.
right when you were at all your other sites.
Obviously did something right.
And Alice, have you ever traveled for work before, or is this your first time?
Plus my first time.
Yeah.
And I was so excited when my manager asked me. I said yes right away. I didn't even think about it.
You didn't think about anything, you're just like, yes. I do want to mention that we also had two other people that joined the rest of the team, Jessica Denning and Michael Tillion. They did not want to participate. They were a little camera shy, which is okay, but also wanted to give them a shout out because they were a part of this as well.
Absolutely.
So Jim, what did you think of the CooperVision Australia site?
It's small because it's just starting up. The people were very nice, some of the nicest people I ever met. Very helpful. It seemed to work well with each other in there and being very polite, and a small area, a lot of people.
Yeah.
But it flowed. All the work flowed. It was impressive.
And Davanh, what was your thoughts on the Australian site? Was it how you imagined?
It was small, but everything they had, they tried to stay as organized as they could. It just seems like there wasn't a lot of storage space, especially when you have a lot of shipments coming in and it's new. It's a new facility, but to what Jim was saying, the people are super friendly, very nice. I didn't have any bad experiences there in terms of the workers, the management there, everyone. Even the whole site and the country and everywhere that we went, everyone was so super friendly.
That's always nice. You feel right at home,
Yeah.
Especially when you're so far away from your home. And Alice, since you've never traveled before, like Gina and Jim and Davanh have, was it how you envisioned or how you thought when your manager was like, hey, can you help out in Australia? Were you thinking it's going to be a big warehouse, or you just had no expectations?
I was thinking it's gonna be bigger than I imagined, but I was shocked when it's smaller.
And Jim, I remember when we spoke on camera, you said it was kind of like the old Commerce Drive size.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, it's about. Could be just the building before they rented the section on the other side where they put the voice picking area. So it could have been about the size of the original building with the offices, and then you can see all four walls standing in one spot.
And since this is a new site location, they might be undergoing an expansion. Like we have one here. CooperVision is doing a 500, and Puerto Rico is doing a $500 million expansion there too. So who knows? Maybe Australia, as they get busier and more established, maybe they'll be building a bigger warehouse. So that's exciting. Gina, was there anything unusual at that CooperVision site? Like any interesting products or how they label or any, weird private labels that you haven't seen before?
Yes, there was some product that I noticed that we don't have it here. So it's usually the product that arrive in the facility is from Rochester and UK Mount Park. Some of them is not familiar to me. So some customer for Specsavers, something like that.
Yeah.
So, but most of the product we see is from us.
That's nice to see
Yes.
and stuff. And now, Jim, I remember you mentioned something about the RF guns, that they have really nice RF guns there.
Very nice RF guns.
Yeah. How does that differ from what we currently have? Are they just like sleeker looking or?
They're more sleek, they're lighter. They're definitely, they work faster, probably because they're new. And I don't know if they use a Zebra. The Zebra is their guns that they use, so I don't know if it's a different brand or what, but it was impressive every night at the end of the shift, every day. They had the wipes and everything right there by where the guns are stored, and everybody wiped their guns down before they put them away.
Oh, nice.
Here we pick them up and wipe them down before we use them.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were very adamant on the guns.
Yeah.
They definitely take care of them.
Well, maybe we should talk to someone and get them here.
Yes,
You could talk to
updated.
someone if you want.
No, Davanh can.
Yes, she's got a
We'll
file.
put on the wish list.
And Davanh, you shared off camera about us when you're receiving in pallets and the rubber bands, like obsessive amount of rubber bands and things like that. And that was unusual to you guys over here, right?
Yeah, it's because we definitely get a different perspective, especially when we're doing a different side of the job. So when I was there receiving, I was like, why is there so many rubber bands? So the package came, I believe, from the UK side.
Yes.
They bundled it in wrap and then rubber band, and then there's the invoice that's wrapped on another rubber band. So when you're unpacking it, it probably took about a few minutes. You're trying to unwrap it, and then in Australia, they're such a green company. They've saved the rubber bands, saved the plastics, and so like we're over here putting rubber bands on one side, plastic here, paper here. So it's kind of like, you had to have a method of doing things, but it was like every single thing was like wrapped in rubber band, and it was really protective. But I just felt like I was overhandling at this point now.
Yeah.
So, and then it was the same thing when we looked at how our West Hen package and send things off site as well too. When we say, I was like, why do we package it like this? I need to talk to these guys. Like, it was so, because I'm so OCD and everything was just mixed. I'm like, oh my God, it's taking me forever to find this and find that. But yeah, definitely we got to talk to somebody about that, right, Gina? Because
Yeah.
Gina, I know that she does that all the time. She goes, no, this is normal. I was like, girl, we need to get this to be a little bit more faster. We changed we ship stuff over package and
Yeah, but it's nice when you go there not knowing what you guys are going to be doing. They'll just kind of put you where you need it, and now you're seeing things from a different perspective, and how taking care of 5 rubber bands on one thing. Same like I've seen Henry, one of your associates. He's been sorting through pallets, looking for particular SKUs, and there's no rhyme, there's no reason. They're just on this pallet, and it could be all the way at the bottom, and it's a lot of organization type things, and you never know. Like if Australia comes here and they see something that we have, they might want to implement it over there. So, okay, Gina, I want to know, what was a typical day for you when you guys were there? Like what hours did you work? Where did you go in your free time on weekends?
Oh yeah, we love our hours. 4 to 12, the best.
4 a.m. to 12 p.m.?
Yes, and then, we do our normal work, just normal, everybody, we coordinate and see who's gonna be doing this, who's gonna be doing that. If the put away process need more people, we send more people, and then back and forth, something like that. So we're just gonna, see what's going on, and we coordinate. And then after that one, after work, there you go. We can go there, we can go here, anywhere we want. We have our designated good driver right here.
Award for the best driver.
Oh, yes, it was fun.
Your Uber.
But I sat down with Shane, the top dog over in the company. He meets us on the Sunday we came in, very nice guy. But he meets us at our hotel to give us kind of a heads up what's gonna happen, because we were starting the next day. We got in Sunday around noon. He came about 4, 5 o'clock. And he apologized for the hours that he was gonna have us do. Because it's so early, but because of the work area space, there's only so much work. And his people already rearranged their schedule to come in later to accommodate us.
Yes,
But
very
I was thinking, oh, it's gonna be 9 to 6 or something.
Yeah.
He goes, 4 to noon we'd like you to work, and we just looked at each other and smiled, going, we're used to that.
Yeah, it's not too
We do
far
our
off
best
from
work
what you
at 4 in the
guys
morning,
usually
so
work.
we thought, okay,
Yeah.
we will help you out with that.
Because you got, the three of you are usually like 6 to 2:30 or, 5:45 to 1:45.
Yeah.
And Davanh, I know your schedule's all over the place depending on, business needs. So it was easy for you guys, I'm sure.
Yes, our overtime's 4 in the morning, and we prefer to work.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we're used
We'd
to
rather work early than stay late, so.
Yeah. So Alice, what did you, after work, did you go back, did the group usually go back to the hotel and take a nap, or did they go out and
So
explore
usually
Australia?
we take our lunch out and then we go somewhere like zoo or park or
the
beach.
Yeah. How was the zoo?
Oh, yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
The kangaroos are very
cool.
friendly.
Yeah.
Only one though, so was about to attack me.
Oh, geez. Didn't need any
Good
issues. Oh, well, that's nice. So you guys, you got to work and then had the rest of the afternoon and evening. And Davanh, I think you were the one that mentioned that everything closes super early there. Like the restaurants, it's not like traditional restaurants open until 10, 11, 12,
Yeah, so the thing is they also don't open early as well too. So one of the downsides of working at 4 o'clock in the morning was nothing was open. So I told these guys if there was coffee, tea, whatever you had to get, like that was accessible in the hotel, just do that, because we couldn't go to a Dunkin' Donuts or a little coffee shop because nothing was open until about maybe 7 or 8 o'clock. And then I know that with talking with a lot of the employees there, they say that a lot of the restaurant closed about maybe 4 p.m., 5 p.m. and then open back up, like they do half days. I guess the government doesn't want them to work long hours. They care more about everyone's well-being and health and stuff like that. So that was, it was good. It was nice, but I felt like when we got out, we were trying to rush to make sure we got to a restaurant before they close. And, we're always looking and trying to do something, whatever Australia had to offer.
Before 5 o'clock.
Yeah, before 5 p.m. So.
Alice, do they work overtime there to help keep up with the demand of with the JDA launch?
Like sometimes, right? But usually it's us from US and UK that did the overtime.
Yeah, I think there was 3 people from UK and then 1 from Belgium
Yes.
that came
Correct.
and helped. So how was it getting to meet that group from the other CooperVision site? Are they friendly?
Absolutely,
They're
great
very
people.
supportive too.
Yeah. And I know we had some members of our systems team, like Himanta, I think Chana, a couple people. I know they've been going back and forth, switching. Were you guys able to see them at all?
We worked with Himanta at that time.
Yeah.
Amanda was there the whole time with us, and then the manager or supervisor, Melanie, she came out. We caught her the last day and a half, maybe 2 days before we left. I think she came on a Wednesday and we left on a Friday. So.
So my question for all of you guys, what CooperVision value did you see the most at the Australian site?
Friendly.
Friendly, absolutely.
They're very
Partners.
Partners.
Dedicated too.
Dedicated, yes.
They did a lot of rearranging to accommodate us, even though we're in their house.
Yeah.
So, and the voluntary Saturday shifts, obviously, we volunteered for the Saturday shift because we were there to work.
Yeah.
Sightseeing was a great plus in seeing the country, but our mission there was to work and help out. And there was quite a few people that came in on a Saturday. And like Alice said, they don't do a lot of overtime, so for them to do that, and I guess they've been doing overtime Saturdays for quite a while to try and get things going and rolling right, and so that was impressive.
Do you
So
guys-
definitely dedicated.
Do you guys feel that when you left you made an impact and you helped them and get them caught up, and I'm sure you probably had some sadness leaving, you know, but did you feel like accomplished and happy for them?
Yes.
The three ladies here did more of the help out, get things rolling. I was more put away.
Support.
The first 2 weeks, I did like receiving from 4 to 7 when the other people came in, and I would go and put away because they were short on the put away people until the UK showed up the third week when they came. It was different. I received more,
But you also did help out.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I made an impact on
Yeah.
getting done with their freight, but these two here, they were working on easier ways to do things and making my job quicker. And
Was it important to be flexible? Because it seems like you're here 1 second, you're there the next second, and so on.
Yep, absolutely.
Like my first hours during the day, I handle those problem tones, and then after that, when I'm done with that, I go to receiving or put away.
yeah, Alice and I were rocking the aisle with the put away.
Do you guys still stay in touch with anybody? Like, or did you become friends on social media or through email or anything?
No, only one person in Mount Park, Adrian, because I get in touch with him, like if I have a problem in UK issues, something like that. But I see them in Teams.
You can always send them a message like, hey, I miss the Australian beaches, or I'm missing you guys. So do you guys think that these types of opportunities should be offered to any associate, should there be another opportunity to travel, and whether it's not going back to Australia, but to any of our sister sites?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Boy, if you can rearrange it to make it happen, you do it because it's an amazing experience.
Yeah, it's a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah. Gina, same?
Yes.
And just for the record, if they don't want to go, then I'll go again. Just because, you know, it's my dedication to my company.
We will tell Byron that he has one guaranteed out of this group for sure.
Oh, yeah.
We
Yeah,
got
yeah,
that
dude.
video.
It's not gonna survive without me. So the two of
I was
us.
going to say, I've got to take my coordinator with me and my chauffeur. And my airport buddy here,
Yeah.
my flying buddy right here.
Is there
so
gonna be room for me?
obviously,
Because now I'm feeling left out. But,
We're the good team.
yeah,
it worked.
yeah, it's
We
a
didn't
great.
lose each other, so it worked great.
Yeah, I mean, how long were you guys gone for? 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Yeah,
in
this
or
is
under.
for us.
I was 2 weeks. Michael and I were for just 2 weeks.
And do you think that that was challenging to be somewhere for the whole amount of time? Or was it like, once you got a routine, you were okay and you could just stay there forever?
Oh,
Yeah, the first 2 weeks, absolutely. The time flew. It was nothing. It was like we looked forward to getting up in the morning for 4 weeks. We would get out at noon, and I mean, the third week, it starts a little bit on you, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I mean, it's still a routine. You're gonna go to work at this time. You're gonna come home at this time, and
The rest is up in the air then.
right. And after 2 weeks, to be honest with you, a lot of the big sightseeing we went and did. We had
Yeah.
enough off time where we could do it on the weekends and all. And then the last week, the three of us, we just kind of, in Henrietta, we just walked around Adelaide in the evenings, you know, after work. And it was a beautiful city, and we got some pictures there and saw a lot of things. And so we stayed local pretty much the third week right in the city.
Do you guys hope that maybe the Australian team will come here if once things settle down over there?
I
Absolutely.
think it's a good idea.
Yeah. Can we have you guys just shadow them all
Yeah,
for the
they
day?
were-
Show them the process. They can bring their guns though.
Yeah, yeah. You can come, but you have to bring your RF gun. No. Oh, that's nice. So my last question for all of you is, what was the best part about Australia?
Ew, the driving.
Yes.
It was really fun. I mean, driving on the opposite side of the road, it's wrong to us because we're not used to it on the left lane, but it's actually kind of right. after, what was it, a few days, I think I was a pro.
Yes.
At driving. In the beginning, it was crazy because I would turn on the signal, but it would be my wiper blades because it was like everything was on like the opposite, like the different side, and I had to
Train yourself.
Yeah, so every time I was turning, the wiper blades would come on. I'm like, yeah, you guys know what I'm turning.
Sue from UK did the same thing. She kept turning wiper blades on, trying to turn.
But I did good. I think on day 3, I was like, oh, I'm a pro at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're over here.
Maybe we should drive on the left side of the road from there
Yeah,
on
it
here.
makes sense.
Yeah. Gina?
It was a great experience for me. We had fun. The team was really good. When you have a good team, it works out really nice. we get along, you know, we adjust our personality. We work together as a team, so that's the good thing. And also, like for me, it was like, you know, work, business, as you know, vacations, stuff like that. And I like my free time. I like my space. You know, I can relax. I can do. It's free.
Yeah.
You know, and I like it.
Yeah. And Jim?
I have to piggyback off what she said, the camaraderie. I mean, the group they sat here, we got along great. We would get in the car at noon, and Davanh would say, okay, what are we doing today? And everybody would say this or that, and it was a group decision, whatever, you know, majority rules, and I didn't say a lot because I just enjoyed whatever we did. It's new to me. Same with restaurants. I think I didn't have one piece of pizza. I had 2 hamburgers in 3 weeks.
It was converted into Asian.
But we tried all different, you know, nationality of foods.
We opened up his palate.
And so I just tell
went with the
along,
flow?
tell along with these
Yeah.
guys. Went with the flow because it was.
And did you
I mean,
have
they-
was any of your meals bad though?
No, not one of them.
What was your favorite though?
I would have to say the Filipino.
Oh.
What was the big one with the fried pork and?
Oh yeah, the
Crispy
crispy
patas.
pata.
Yeah, it was just a big bound of all different stuff. Really good.
Like
And you just-
mukbang.
Yeah,
Oh,
and what was it? What was the?
Crispy pata.
Crispy patas?
No,
Adobo?
it was the something- Yes.
Adobo.
Adobo.
Adobe,
rice.
Adobe, I kept calling it.
Adobo.
I kept telling it wasn't it.
Isn't that like a video editing software? You could have easily confused.
But he did try.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So to open up your palate
Absolutely.
and eyes to something else.
He's
Have
not picky.
No?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get these girls to bring you their leftovers of things that they cook. And then just
Oh, I
carry
think they had
through.
enough of me after 3 weeks.
Oh.
I was.
Oh, you gotta try
I
my
was
adobo
the
too.
comical person in the back seat.
Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed your time now.
My best experience is working with other teams like Australia, UK, and Belgium, and going to the zoo with kangaroos and koalas.
Did you want to like sneak a koala
So
home? Because I
cute.
would have.
They're really
So
cute.
cute, yeah.
Yeah.
They're so gentle.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
So many of them.
They're always
I'm
happy.
usually scared of animals, but I'm not as scared of a koala. They do nothing. They just
They
Hang
sleep.
on a tree.
hang in a tree and they're
Eat
super
greens.
soft and cute, and
Aw.
they don't do anything to scare you off. Like, so.
They're not scared of you.
No.
Yeah.
Mm.
And those types of animals, where they just, I know you guys did go to a couple zoos, but did you see like kangaroos hanging in a field and or
Yes.
something like
Oh
that?
yeah.
I actually, on the way to the second zoo with Sue, the second week we were there, there was actual signs. I took a picture from the front seat of kangaroo crossings, 10 kilometers with a picture of the kangaroo like we have here.
Oh.
And then about a mile down the road, there was a picture of a koala bear. It's a koala bear crossing.
Oh.
And Sue looks at me on the way when I took the picture. And by the way, everybody really slows down for that one. They move about a half a mile an hour and must
They
take
didn't
them all
have
day
one
to
for
get
the
across.
emus?
Hmm?
They didn't have one for the emus?
No, I did not see an emu
Oh.
crossing
I guess they
sign.
don't care about emus over there.
They're faster.
But, you know,
Well,
that's
it's
something
outside.
that, you know, we pay to go to a zoo to see a kangaroo, koala, or a sloth or something. And that's just in people's backyards, really, over
Oh,
there. in
that's-
Australia.
yeah,
Normal.
One night we were in the park, the third week, we just walked around. They have a beautiful park in Adelaide. We were walking around and a flock of white birds come down and I'm thinking pigeons. And I looked, all of a sudden their hair comes up or their feathers. And it was a flock of cockatiels.
Oh my gosh,
Just
wow.
6, 7, 8, 9 of them. They just landed in the grass and was munching whatever they were eating like pigeons do. And when they had enough, they took off, and then there was one that had a parrot in a tree.
Oh my
I
God.
couldn't get a picture in time. By the time I got around and got my phone out, the parrot flew off. But flocks of cockatiels would be flying around, and it was nothing.
Wow.
And they had pigeons too, and they didn't move. You walked over them.
Maybe we need a new CooperVision mascot here. Like maybe we can get a koala, kangaroo, something. I don't know. We
We
need
didn't see
something.
snake though, right? They said they have.
No.
They have
We
snake.
didn't.
Snakes.
No.
I know they're really big
And
into
A
spiders.
spider. I didn't see. I was looking for one.
You were looking for a
Yes,
spider?
I
Oh
wanted to
my
know
god.
Yeah, we let her.
It was, they had
They
it
have
at the
gloves.
zoo where you can see it, but yeah, that's it. But
I
not
Behind the
I
glass.
think that's more in
Yeah.
more in the country than in the city. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I didn't see one spider actually. A couple bugs,
Yeah.
cool looking ants, but
Yeah, they were growing.
Well, I'm so glad you guys had a great trip, you know, and I'm sure you're very grateful to CooperVision for not only providing this opportunity, but really just kind of opened your eyes to other countries, other cultures, and I'm so glad that they welcomed you with big open arms,
Absolutely.
and I'm sure it was sad to leave them, but I'm sure all of your families missed you guys, so.
Yeah. You know, Shane, he wrote an email about thanking the group, the team, for helping them. They really appreciate. So he was sad that he didn't have time to say goodbye to us because he was, you know, he was on
Yes,
vacation. He
yeah.
was sick too.
Oh.
So we only saw him like what, a few times. That's
Yeah.
it.
the hotel a couple times in the morning when he popped through from his office.
Yes, but he was so grateful.
So when the last day when we left the work and then so we're going to the car, right? The whole team is outside and they were.
Aw.
Yeah, that was, yeah, we were about to cry.
They were
Yeah.
Oh my
great
god, it
people.
makes me want to cry, that was
Me
even
too, I was
there.
sad.
Great
They were
people.
outside and then they're clapping while we're
We're
getting
Oh.
in the car.
And
Yeah.
That's so
shout out to the UK people too. I mean, they were fantastic.
Yes.
They didn't want us going, and they all met us down in the foyer when we were going to our airport to go. And
Yeah, they said, oh, what are we gonna do?
Sue,
You're
Sue,
so
Sue was a
great.
sweetheart, bringing us our coffee at 7.
Aw, that's wonderful. That, to me, that's like partnership. That's all of our values, really.
Yeah.
Friendly, partnership, dedicated. That's, I'm so glad you guys had a great time and that you were able to help. Because you remember when JDA was here, when it launched, how crazy it was. Hopefully they didn't have as many, you know, hiccups as we did, but, you know, you should all be proud of yourself. And like I said, I know it was a lot for you guys to leave your family, whether it was 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatnot. So thank you for supporting and showing, you know, West Hen who we are. And we hope that they can come and do the same for, you know, tour, and then we'll show them a great time.
Yeah,
We don't have any kangaroos or anything like that, but we can take them somewhere. I don't know. We'll have
New
to
York
figure
City
it out.
is what they want to see.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, everybody
the
asks me,
UK
"How-
people-
what do you think of New York City? I've been there once when I was 12. I've only been to New York City once, but they hear New York and that's where you live.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're so 6 hours away from all that craziness. So thank you guys so much for joining me and giving our viewers and the rest of the employees an opportunity to hear about your trip. So thank you guys so much for doing this, and we'll see you on the next video.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.